Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities Skylines Mass Transit. Fraz here as always, and well, we can pick another spot if you want to, although I think that may be the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, I think we can get up to 9. Actually, can I get, no, that's just that, there's just big river here. What I want to do is try and probably get down here because these guys, I also just noticed my money, and where are you? These guys can only kind of somewhat go here, which is a little bit annoying. I mean, well, that can go, that's a depot. That's that. But if you want the cargo hub, it needs to be somewhat here. I tried placing that there, but it doesn't really work. It has to be near the shoreline. Same with this guy, and same with this guy. So, that's going to be one thing that we're probably going to have to factor in. Now, I've been trying to do some things a little bit differently now. I do want to show you something that I kind of worked on. I had this, and I know I've kind of called it a little bit of name, but this is just something I've been working on. Like, I've been trying out ideas to then bring into our city and or adapt in some form. So I'm going to show you guys this just now. There's something, a little pet project I've been working on in the sidelines. And just to, like I said, trying out different things on a different map sort of thing. So, ignore this at the moment. But basically what it was is you come in here and you go around. And then there's this bit that goes up here and then everything breaks off. But you can't go any further than that. It's got some nice wee shops area just at the tail end there. And there, and there. And then some fire stations and everything. It's got a nice wee theme to it as well because of different maps. You got some houses down here, some similar schools and that. We shop and everything, and it seems to overall work really well. Because I mean, look at the demand. Like, I've been constantly having this. A little bit less money there, but we got some industry, but it's kind of coming and going because there's just not enough people, or I can't actually manage to keep up with the amount of people. And the thing is, it's going really, really well, and I just really like to sort of come in and then it was just this. I mean, there's buses and everything as well going on, which does seem to have good effect. There was something you needed to tweak because, you know, this comes in and goes that way and then it goes up and up and up. Then you have to go that, and I learned it kind of works okay and kind of doesn't, because it means the police cars, if they want to go here, then they have to go that down and all the way up here if they want something. Whereas I'm like something like a little bit here would probably work out better in the long run, and then everything kind of just links up really nicely. And I've had, apart from like this area, which rarely ever builds up at traffic, and this bit as well, they rarely ever is traffic build up whatsoever. But, and these are actually connected by the main motorway right next to it for all the industry needs, and that's that. So that is basically something I was just testing out. And now there is some things we've changed in the main city that I need to try and hopefully remember that I've done. There was a few things, and bear in mind I do tend to occasionally visit the Cities Skylines workshop, try and pick out a few wee things to add in that may add value to the city. One of the things was a motorway, or highway, depending on where you live in the world, or runway, whatever, I don't know, runways, planes. Forget that, that didn't exist. I don't know which one is actually broken right now, but we're just going to pause this up just now. This motorway has been completely refitted. Now, I do have this at the moment, and might change that depending on what I do with this. But for the foreseeable future, staying like that. Before we had a little bit coming in here, and we designed that a lot. But this seems to work quite nicely. Now, if they want to go the other side, go under the bridge. If they want to go, because if I actually just do this and press down, you can see this way connect, or that way connects to there. That way connects to there. And so on and so forth. So it kind of creates this nice smoothness. And then, you know, if you want to go over there, you go under that tunnel. If you want to go that way, you go that way. And it just works out really nicely. It also has this nice train line down the middle, which goes all the way over. And I did take it, I'm not too sure about the curve yet, but I'm hopefully it's going to be okay. And then turns around there, and there, and then, of course, goes under, and then up, and over. And well, we'll stop there because I want to connect it up to here and show you guys me actually doing that. As for this took a little bit of trickery because I had to kind of like footer with it to make sure it fitted in between right. It's going to connect to this line because I'm not sure if these two lines are going to go over there yet. Still playing with that idea. This obviously is a cargo line which does what it needs to do, essentially. It's just there. It does its thing. Obviously this was kind of put here like this. Now I might actually change that to be a little bit more straight, since we do have the money for it. So let's just get rid of you, rid of you, rid of you, rid of you. Just take it all the way back. There we go. Let's just jump into the train lines. There we go. And it's from this one, isn't it? Yes. And just drag it out. What we might be better doing is just kind of bring it to here. And then it just kind of goes up. Just goes up, and then space already occupied. What? Yeah, I thought so much, game. And then we'll bring it to, like, there, and then over. Then what we'll do is we'll just kind of do a nice gentle curve. There we go. And just dial this back ever so slightly. And we're just gonna, you know, just drag it down to it. Now that looks a hell of a lot better than what it was. I also did this. Now this is one of the props or little things I actually got out of the, what's the word? The workshop, which is a solar covered like car park. And now I did break this apart quite a lot because it was like one way and then the other way, and it's just basically they come in and it's like a one-way system all the way around. So like there's going to be like this is the only way in and out. But right, and I filled in the pathway. There was a little bit graphic hitch here, but not much I can do about that. Now this bit here, though, can't be upgraded, which is annoying as hell. But I don't see it being too much of a problem. If it is, I'll probably connect another bit at the back. But basically, this also adds to our power. And connects up here, so it actually adds a hell of a lot of power. It takes a little bit of upkeep, but it does actually add, like, if you've got all these, it's a nice bit of power, and it looks quite nice. Put some trees in between, also did some rock decorations and everything. And basically that's an ideal area for people to then, you know, access or sort of transport hub. We've got our blimps obviously in. I have moved around a little bit. Just going to get to that in a moment. Obviously we're going to fix this up as well. Now you'll notice some obviously road redesigns. I ended up putting in our own one. I actually made this. I didn't. It might not be too. It's not really circular, but for what it needed to be, that's what had to happen. So obviously, if you want to go this way, you go in there. And I took out a few bits. I think there was a few wee bits up here that were taken out. And you've got a nice wee pedestrian crossing going over there because everybody wanted to access this. But this was becoming a stopgap. There was so many pedestrians trying to get across, and there was just so much traffic build-up. So obviously, been changed to these. These guys are in here. Stop off and get on the blimp. And it's been moved back there. This also got moved across and then added a lot of these, and nice wee design work there as well. Just wee subtle things. So obviously that moved across, kind of taken out of the way. It does have a wee small one-way system, but it means, you know, you go in, you leave, done. So that was basically that. I think that for the most part is everything, because these are all sort of slowly but surely upgrading. Then we've got some space there for some more actual demand. Of course, we've got this little bit over here, and then it goes down here. This is all parking that I want rid of. I don't want parking there. So we might want to upgrade this to that then. Let's do that. Do that all the way along. We're not going to do it up there because we basically want to keep... maybe up this one, actually. Oh, shush you. So we can kind of keep that sort of ideal thing with like parking in there, but not along the actual main stretches of road because, well, it proves to be problematic. That is okay as a bus line. Because obviously we've got buses that will eventually go in there in that nice wee area and... Sunset Avenue. Oh, nice. Nice. I mean, we've got some nice, impressive houses and everything going on. I have learned, obviously, with playing the other one, having some shops nearby does do well. Like, this guy is fully upgraded. Organic food market. Fancy boutique. And I also learned that you can actually rename the businesses. Have, like, I want... The unique building's not going to go anywhere, so I'm wondering if you can... You can. Smash Gaming Tower. I had to. But yeah, that seems to be you can actually add them. And like, obviously you've got a little bit of flow here. If I unpause this, you'll see that it is flowing down there. But I have got that deliberately set to that so that they end up, You know, they're all going down there. They're going down, shimmying down there if they want to. This all connects up quite nicely. This is all connected, so it's there if they need to. It has got a pathway there, but I'm probably going to get rid of the pathways because they're not really used. And then we could probably upgrade the roads slightly. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that first of all. So let's get rid of that. Is it still underneath? Yes, there is. Why did I not go away? Go away. Alright, so we got that there, but let's see. We want to kind of keep, obviously, the one-way system we've got going on, but that is currently a one-sided road. Two-way road with grass. So, decorations, lower noise, supports low traffic, increases land value. Lower noise, decorations, supports low traffic. No, we don't want that, because that's not going to really help us. Towards low traffic, and where's the one-way streets in this one? Not there, because they're all in this one. Can that be upgraded? No. Did not think so. Can we upgrade that, though? Nope. Okay, that's just going to have to stay as is. We have 1.3 million. I wish I had that 1.3 million. Jeez. That'd be nice. So we may as well get started on some trains right now. And then we'll... I mean, we can buy another area. I don't know what... I can't seem to buy down here, which is frustrating. Cargo line is set up very nicely. I think we have some... Yep, we get some normal, like, passenger trains, and the cargo train just goes straight through all the way up and goes whatever way it needs to. Although I think we could actually just take that away from there and just have it there. Although having it like that means the passenger trains could go up, but I'm not entirely sure we actually need that. Huh. Maybe don't. Maybe we don't. I don't know if there's any passenger trains actually going up there, because they seem to stop at this station and then go away. So, what we might do then is get rid of this. Rid of this. There we go. I don't like when it rains, it's too dark. Right, so we got some abandoned buildings, which is a little bit of a pain. Because probably need more people. Yeah, we do need more people. Now, where do I want to put it, though? I mean, I had it down here. Like, I'm thinking of adapting that idea that we had kind of set up into this area. Can I just not want to have an underground city? That'd be kind of cool. Maybe put it up here. Like, have another area up there, maybe. Because obviously we've got all this that we can use. And we do have areas, obviously, we could put in more of this. I mean, if we just paint that in. There we go. And paint that in. And that in as well. And we'll do the same here. Can do anything with that? Nope. Right, what are these at? They're at that value. So, let's see. I mean, there's a lot of stuff around. We don't have any services, I don't think, accessing that area yet. No. All kind of down in this area. So, maybe put a small transport hub up here in a way to sort of, like, with everything else going on as well. I mean, because we do have a monorail to metro, monorail to bus, and just, well, monorail. And we've got that. We have got these unlocked. We've got them unlocked. Haven't really used the metro line, like, ever yet. They do cost a small fortune, to be fair. I mean, that's all growing out like that. You know what? We're probably better just kind of going for it with them. Let's just paint this all in. There we go. Because then we can have the school bit here, which will probably add a lot of quality of life to things. Not enough goods to sell. So this makes me want to do, like, open up another bit that we can actually just have industry in, but have it in such a way that it would grow very quickly to being clean industry, so it would be high-tech stuff. I don't know how quickly I could do that. Although we do have 1.3 million, so if I go... What? that still causing issues? Not really. I mean, in all honesty, we're probably better with a one-way, like, one way going one way and one going the other way. Oh my god. Ha. Well, that's going to prove problematic. See, this worked, this did work, then it's not working. Let's see. Just wondering if a crossroad would work actually better than this, but like this is hardly used, but this area is getting quite flooded with a lot of traffic, and I want to try and come up with some way to have a sort of a solution for this first of all before we do anything else. I'm just wondering if we should actually just kind of break this off, because I mean clearly this isn't working, so I mean, get rid of all that just now. So you come in from that way and then you go around that way, but then we've kind of blocked this off. I mean, we could potentially... I mean, if we have that go there, it's probably just asking for trouble, but not entirely sure. We connect that to there. And if we connect that to there, if we take this away and this away, and then we bring that all the way down, that might alleviate some of the problems. And then if you want to go up and over, you certainly can. Maybe, if it lets me. Unless we put just a nice wee small one. Slope too steep. Really? Just trying to do it so it was like a little pathway going over so they wouldn't use this roundabout if they need to. If they just go over there, it would probably be easier, but I can't quite get that unless we, you know, put it in a bit, but that might be asking for trouble. Let's see, where does this need to kind of go from? I mean, it just needs to connect to there. And then that's where it needs to go to. Let's see. So a small little thing there. Let's see if we can actually make this work. I mean, that can connect fine. And that can connect fine. This, not so much. I mean, it has to awkwardly go that way or bring it that way. Though we could just have it like that, and I mean like that, because then you can get into there from there. Though would that create too much pressure? Nah, I don't think so. You know what? We'll go with it and see what happens. You know? We'll see if that actually alleviates some of the problems. Maybe. That's a small little thing built. Not on us customers again. Suppose we haven't actually activated this train station because it has no power near it. I wonder if we could... I mean, we do need some sort of car park here. So I'm wondering if we could maybe just put a couple of these guys here, which would potentially give it power. There we go, it's all lit up. Yay! Okay, right, let's carry on. Train track. There we go. Alright, so we've got it over... Where was I? Here. Right, so I brought it over here, and then basically what I was going to do is going to extend it up so we can get it over that bit. There to there. And then we're going to just basically round it round up this way. And then it's just going to kind of carry on down. It's going over both points. And let's actually get rid of you and rid of you just now. I'll make it slightly better curve. Yeah, because I left those two deliberately, but because I'm thinking of making them underground and go that way, but hey, let's see. Right, and nope. Give me that. It's a daisy. And then connect. There we go. We get a nice wee, just a nice wee ridge there. Train will go up and in, but that should help us out a little bit. Now we haven't really connected that up down there yet because there's no station. Just wondering where the hell to put the station. So that's gonna be here would be probably ideal, or even here. Like in here maybe. Let's see. In here, can it go in there? Can go there, but that's probably not advisable. Here would probably be best, but I mean, because technically that is a crisscross, so we could make that work. We could definitely make that work, but then it's a one-way system that wouldn't be helpful unless we put it here. And then people get in that way. That could be a thing, unless we put, you know, train stations either side. Because you do have the smaller... No, it's not really a smaller one. This is a smaller one. Like one here and one here. Here does seem to be the best idea. It's kind of in its own vicinity. Let's see if we can curl this around first of all. I'm going to bring that down one. Because, I mean, what we could do is just bring it up to about here. And bring it out. And, nope. Too far. Turn you. Nope. Okay, you don't want to turn. Fair enough. Invalid. What? Do you mean invalid? Don't you tell me things are invalid, game? Stop trying to connect to the road. I don't want you on the road. Is that too much of a... No, it's not. Never mind then. Alright, now we have to actually place the building somewhere. It's like, do I want it on this side or do I want it on this side? I think I want it on this side. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll try our best to connect this up. Without it, I'm not wanting you to go. Okay, so we'll do that, and then space already occupied. Oh, that's... Ugh, that looks horrible. You can hear those blimps. Holy crap. You can actually hear them. Unless that's something else I'm hearing. Which wouldn't surprise me. Why, you won't go across. There we go. Then we'll just swing this around like so. Nice there. Take you back just now. And then we'll just do... probably would bring it along to about there. And we can swing it down there. Excellent. Nice train line setup. You need power for some reason. You know what? We can just go with some of these guys. One there and one there. Just for the time being, anyway. I probably need to add more if more people start to use this area. What I might do, though, is to put a line between this and this. Just as a sort of avenue thing. Britannia Cook Boulevard. What a bloody name. Evans Street, what'd you give this one? Young Avenue, what'd you give this one? Alexander Avenue. Sabrina Street. Shirley Street. Ashland Street. Charles Hancock Highway. Stephanie Phillips Highway. Jones Avenue. What's that say? Dixon Street. See, so you can see there's a little bit of traffic going on here, but for the most part, it's okay. Now, what I might do, though, is remove these guys from being here. Maybe not them, actually. Maybe they can stay. And make sure you're all covered. There we go. There we go. And don't know why I didn't do those ones. There we go. Okay, now, see, there is traffic, but it does flow. Because that's the thing, like, I was focused on too much of actually dealing with traffic. Like, it had to be no traffic whatsoever. But it's a city with 52,000 people. There's going to be traffic. But there we go. So that's that up and running. Now we just want to create a nice wee train line between them. So we can have it go from... Oh, can I have this line here, please? So we can have it go from here, down to here, over to here, back to here. Don't think I need to go there, and then back to there. And I think that just made it orange. It did. Go for the nice, you know what? Actually, go for a black train. That could be cool. Let's see that. There we go. So that'll go out over the water, so... I mean, we could follow this train down if we want to. If I could just stop. Thank you. There we go. Excellent. Ah. How cool is this? Ah, no. Come here. Wait, do that. And then we'll do that. Nope. Come here. And then do that. Ah, look at that. Excellent. Ah, there we go. And bye then. And up it comes. Swings around. And then to the train station that nobody yet has accessed. I think. Not entirely sure. And off it goes. Across the water. Oh, how cool is that? There it goes. Excellent. Woohoo. I'm quite chuffed with that. There was a few things I got actually. Is it in here? Where is it? I mean, I got some of these guys, which are actually pretty damn cool, which has, like, highways that have got train tracks already built in. Which I don't know if I'll use yet. I also got a few additional things that way. I'm not entirely sure yet, but I might do it. And obviously all this can be found on the workshop. Make sure you're checking that out. There's a nice wee one there as well. And then there's a nice plain sort of one. I also got this guy, which is basically a highway intersection that looks like that. That one was already seen, so is that one. Also got this really nice, sort of very, very simple, extremely simple sort of, you know, passenger bridge. It can be easily situated wherever you need it, within reason, obviously, if it fits. We've seen those ones. This one's another one of those railway ones. This one, though, is like a railway intersection, which I kept trying to do up here, and it just looks messy. So I decided to get one that looked like this. That would be pretty good for there. So I'm just going to pause this up, and then I'm going to get rid of this mess that I made. I'm going to take that back and take that back. There we go. And we're going to just go in here, and we just need to take you back, and then we'll connect that to there. You can also do, like, double crisscross. So we could actually do this up to here. And then, oh, get rid of that one. Ah, so you don't want to be on that side. What about this side? No, I don't want to actually end up doing that just now. So now what we can do is go back to trains. All the train times. Just swing that round like that. Swing that. Oh, let's just... There we go. This one's probably going to be dialed back and fixed around. Oh. There we go. Nice wee crisscross. It actually just looks a ton better. But, train line, that train line there, is sort of like using more trains. So let's head to snip into our transport area. Let's see, tram line, nope, trains. So this has 4 stops, 3 vehicles. What I might do is add another one on. There we go. The blimps I did kind of play around with to try and get the ideal amount of blimps. So there's always a blimp somewhere. Because you probably notice there's a fair amount of people just waiting on blimps here. For whatever reason. I mean, this is a big expansion that was made. But it does keep the flow going hell of a lot more. I have thought of replacing that back onto that road bear. Because it probably would eliminate all of this. Especially we've got this going on as well. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But with that, guys, I think what we'll do is we will call... What is going on here? Why is that draining out? That should not be draining out. Suppose these might be draining a little bit too quickly. I mean, there is them all up there, but... I mean, for the most part... Oh. I mean, we're probably better putting them down, like, here or something. Maybe. I mean, they are really... Oh, dear. Oh. That's not good. That's draining that quite badly. We'll work on that in the next episode. But guys, thank you very much for watching this one. See you on the next one.